We both went still, and then we heard it clearly, rowing, not a paddle, not the irregular sound of someone drifting, the long, deliberate pull of oars through water, steady, rhythmic, mechanical in its consistency, somewhere in the fog, 100 feet maybe less. Edwin called out. The rowing continued without pause, without acknowledgement, as though we hadn't made a sound, as though we weren't there at all. For 20 minutes we sat with it. It never drew closer, never faded, held its distance with a precision that felt less like coincidence and more like intention, something keeping pace, something that knew exactly where we were. Then the fog thinned, just for a moment, just enough. A rowboat, small, sitting low in the water, a figure at the oars. Then the fog closed again and the bay swallowed it whole. We didn't discuss it. We turned toward shore and we paddled. The rowing followed us the entire way. Same rhythm, same distance, never breaking, never hurrying. Then, as the shoreline came into view and the fog pulled back like a curtain being drawn, the sound stopped. I turned to look across the open water. The bay was empty. No boat, no figure, no ripple, no sign that anything had ever been out there at all. We landed on the beach in silence. That's when Edwin grabbed my arm. Footprints in the wet sand, fresh ones, the water still seeping into the edges. Barefoot. They emerged from the waterline, not from a landing point, not from anywhere a boat might reasonably dock, simply from the water itself. As though someone had walked out of the bay, out of the fog, and stepped onto the beach with somewhere specific in mind. The prints led up the sand, then turned, then continued down the shoreline, into the trees. We followed them because we didn't know yet that we shouldn't. 50 yards down the beach, pulled up onto the sand as casually as if it belonged there. The rowboat. The same one I'd seen in the fog. I was certain of it the moment I saw it. The wet footprints led away from it, up the beach, and disappeared into the tree line. Edwin and I stood there looking at it for a long moment. Then he grabbed my arm again, harder this time, and said we were leaving. He was right. Whoever had been rowing that boat had reached shore before us, had walked to the exact stretch of beach where we landed, had stood, perhaps, at the edge of the trees and watched us arrive, and then stepped into the forest and was gone. We got back in our kayaks without another word. We paddled out of Willapa Bay and we never went back. And sometimes, on quiet mornings when the fog sits low on the water and the world goes still, I think about that figure at the oars, rowing through the grey, keeping perfect distance, and I wonder if it was leading us somewhere, or if the shore was exactly where it wanted us to be. If you enjoy this, then like and subscribe my channel.